Why are we having music? All right, we give awards, we dance, we do everything at Nithilan, right? Oh, so it's now our absolute honor to introduce a phenomenal talent in Indian cinema, Vijay Sethupathi. With his remarkable versatility, he has brought to life a plethora of iconic characters in his 50-film-strong career. From his humble beginnings to becoming a powerful performer, his contributions have enriched the film industry, making him a beloved figure not only in Tamil cinema but across India and internationally. He's a trailblazer, a game changer, and tonight we're privileged and extremely lucky to have him with us. Before we bring him to the stage, we're gonna we're not gonna mess. Let's take a look at some of his work. All right, please join me in welcome to the stage, Vijay Sethupathi first.
Kumuda வீட்ல எல்லாரும் ஹாப்பியா இருந்துச்சு. Hi, good evening. First of all, thank you so much for this video. I enjoyed it. Very much nervous. I don't know what to speak. And congratulations to all the winners who won the awards today. And okay. I need some more oxygen. I love you. Thank you. I always believe that not planning anything for the life, because life always surprises me. This is one of the best surprises I had in my life. Coming to US and then in LA, I came to LA in 2017 with my producer, same producer who produced my 25th film, Fasida Kadi, for Prosthetic Makeup. Now again I came to LA for my 50th film, Nefla, which I never expected that I'll come to LA again for an award functions. I hope I'll come to LA again for something else. I think something else is there here. I don't know what is it. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming coming to watch the film Maharaja, and hope this film will excite you and it will not make you poor. And my director Nithilan is here, my producer is here, my heroine Mamta is here. You watch the film, then I think we have a Q&A session is also there. We'll talk later. Thanks so much. Love you.
All right, so now, as they say, the best is served the last. So, Vijay Sethupath's 50th film, Maharaja. It's directed by the immensely talented Nithilan Swaminathan. And is a gripping thriller with great plot twists and dark humor that will keep us all on edge through the film. And tonight we have the honor of presenting this film in the presence of the cast and crew. We would like to thank Sudan Sundaram of Fashion Studios. We also would like to thank the distributor of the film that held the Los Angeles release of the film for IFLA, and would like to thank Mr. Varun Kumar for doing that and supporting the festival and making that possible. And I would also like to thank Anwar Kashyap that brought this film to our attention. He's not with us tonight. Of course, I would like to bring to the stage to introduce the film the very talented singer and actor, the wonderful Mamta Mohandas. So please join me in welcoming Mamta.
Thank you so much. Very good evening, all of you. I'm very happy and privileged to be welcomed by you. Thanks for the invitation, Isami. Maharaja is a very, very special film. It's very rare that we get the opportunity to showcase a film like this at IFLA, especially after it has opened large worldwide and has already been determined as a box office super hit. So we're very privileged to bring this film to you. In fact, this film's release has been had been withheld, from being showcased in Southern California, if I'm not mistaken, and it had released everywhere else. So this premiere is very, very special to us. In fact, you wonderful people are going to be our last and final theatrical audience, kind of having that premiere experience, the first experience watching Maharaja. So I really, really hope that you enjoy watching this film just as much as our team enjoyed making it, with brilliant performances by Vijay Sethupathi, Anurag Kashyap, many other artists like Nati, Natraj, Abrami, Singham Puli, Manikandan, and so many others. This film is one to keep you guessing until the climax. We hope it'll be a wonderful experience, and when I watched the film, I'm part of the film myself, and after I watched the film, what I felt was you all are definitely going to come back to watch this film a second time, because there will be something that makes you wonder, how did I get so emotionally elevated, and how did that, it's almost like a slow brew, So it's very happy, I'm very, very happy to bring this film to all of you, and I hope you really enjoy watching our film. Thank you. I also want to say thank you on behalf of my production house, that's Fashion Studios, Mr. Sudan Sundaram and Jagdish Palanasamy from Boot. Thank you so much.
All right, so we'll come back with the Q&A after the film. Enjoy Maharaja.
Hello, I'm Namrata Joshi. I'm a programmer with the Indian Film Festival of Los Angeles, and it is my pleasure to conduct this Q&A with the team of Maharaja. Vijay Sethupathi, Nithilan Swaminathan, and Mamta Mohandas. Can we please have you on the stage? To begin with, happy 50th.
Thank you.
And a big, big congratulations to the team. We all know how well the film has been doing. I'm going to start with an obvious question, which I think you would have been asked time again. I'm going to begin with you. And like the film and its structure, its narrative, the way you play with time, I think I'm also going to do the same. It will be like from you to him to her, back to you. That's how the structure of this conversation is also going to be. So I'll begin with you about the 50th film. Did the film choose you, or did you consciously choose the film? What is it that vibed with you for you to decide on this being your 50th?
No. Our producer Suvan one day he sent Nithilan to me and he said, listen, the script, if you like it, we'll go on flow. So when I listened to the script, I fell in love with him first, the way he narrated the script. And then it happened. So I didn't have any plan for it. It just happened.
You are an extremely consummate and versatile actor, as we all know. But one thing which has always struck me is your knack for picking up projects which are trailblazing, which are pioneering. Tell us a bit more about this special ability of yours. What makes you pick up these roles and these films which kind of set example for others?
Only thing is, you shouldn't. I'm just blabbering. Please don't take me seriously. Yes, I don't want to do anything special or pioneering. I'm just doing my work, nothing else. I'm just trying. I just want to tell the story which should make the audience engaged. And I'm just being a part of a film. So everything is, I depend on my directors. So when they narrate the script, I just look at them and then I try to understand how they're going to conceive it and how they're going to convince the audience, how they're going to engage the audience. I'm just looking for that. And then it should be in my own ethical. So it shouldn't disturb or affect anybody else or when they watch the film. So that's one of the things.
50 films, a great body of work, and I think all of us have a favorite Sethupathi. Mine is Super Deluxe. I'm sure each one of you would have yours. Which one? Vikram Veda. Any other ones?
Oh, thank you.
Innumerable ones. Does Vijay Sethupathi...
Huh? Sumar Munji Kumar.
Now does Vijay Sethupathi have a favorite Sethupathi?
Yeah.
Which one?
Oh, everything is mine, so I love it. Because there is for every film there is a reason for choosing script, and there is a reason. Some films may be hit, some may be average, some may be a flop, but there is a reason. So everything is mine. I love all the characters whatever I did.
And I can see that there's so many of them which are kind of each one's favorite. I'm going to now move to you, Nithilan. 2017, you made your feature debut with Kurangu Bomai. Then took a hiatus, a break, and now you've come back with a super duper success. Does the success seem sweeter with having worked on things for so long? What was it that made you take a while to come to yours, this film?
Hello everyone. I can't speak English well. Mamta ma'am will help me.
Oh, he
with
speaks
it.
English really well.
எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். 2017ல் படம் பண்ணிட்டு பிளான் பண்ணிலாம் எடுத்துக்கல, அதுதான் அமைஞ்சது. நான் ரொம்ப தொடர்ந்து ஒர்க் பண்ண மாட்டேன். எழுதுவேன், ரைட்டர் பிளாக்ஸ் வந்து தூக்கி போட்டு வேறு வேலை பார்க்குவேன். திருப்பி ஆமாம்ல நம்ம டைரக்டரில் காசு கொடுக்குறாங்க ஒர்க் பண்ணுவேன். திருப்பி ரைட்டர் பிளாக்ஸ் வந்து தூக்கி போட்டுருவேன். ஸோ நான் அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கிறுக்குன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். ஸோ இன்னும் டைம் கொடுத்தா இன்னும் பெட்டர், இன்னும் டைம் இருந்தால் இன்னும் ஏதாவது எழுதிட்டு வந்திருப்பேன். அவ்வளோதான். பிளான் பண்ணி நம்ம இல்லை, கோவிட் வந்தது, எல்லாம் சேர்ந்து.
I could get a bit of it, but Mamta would really explain it in detail.
Yeah, well, he was saying that he's not someone who writes. You know, he stays in the process of writing, but he's not someone to roll out a film back to back. He doesn't believe in that. And there were a lot of interruptions, and this film, it just happened. There's a time for everything, and he believes that this is a film that just happened. So, you know, one of the words that I learned in the process was amanyad in Tamil, which means it's just a happening. So that is why it's taken him this long to bring this film out. And did I cover most of it? Yeah?
Almost.
Pretty much, yeah. The rest of it, I think you all understood, yeah.
Another question is about the choice of actors. Was, you know, Vijay Sethupathi, Anurag, Kashyap always at the back of your mind? Was it easy to convince them to kind of come on board for the film?
I didn't convince them, the script convinced them. If you have a good content.
Now I'm going to jump to you, Mamta. What made you get on board on this project? What made it so special?
Again, it's the script. My faith in his method of screenplay. I had watched one of Nithilan's short films, which really touched me. And there's an emotional drama in how he manages to kind of encapsulate your attention. And it's said in such a simple narration, but you feel so emotionally trapped when you're in the climax of that film. So I believed in that, and then of course my producer Sudhan Sundaram's word of saying, Mamta, this is a very good script. And then the next USP was working with one of my most favorite actors, Vijay Sethupathi, whom I consider not just an actor but a fine artist.
And how was it? Because you anticipated my next question to you. You know, how was it working
with him? Well, my combination, as you already watched, is very, very brief. But I've had the opportunity to know him more as an actor, but beyond that, a person, while we were in the process of promoting this film. But our screen time together was very less, but I've always been an ardent fan of him, so there's been a Vijay Sethupathi that I've kind of designed in my mind, and how it would be to work with him, but working with him personally superseded all of that. He's someone who makes you feel absolutely comfortable on the sets, and he just makes sure that you can shed all your inhibition of working with someone whom you're a huge fan of. It's kind of unsettling and sometimes very overwhelming, and he made me feel absolutely comfortable. He's such a fine person. Yeah, to be around.
Thanks, Mamta.
Pleasure. It's a truth.
Nithilan, back to you. Your two films. I kind of see a very interesting pattern. There is the idea, but also the way you structure, the film, the narrative, the way you play with time, the way you play with, the non-linear format, the way you play with coincidences, and also objects. Lakshmi is a character. It stayed with me after watching. Similarly, in the first film, there was that bag. Tell me a bit about this kind of whole pattern of filmmaking, which with these two films I'm seeing emerging from you.
I'm doing this kind of patterns from my short film period.
Okay,
and I've like to Kollywood and then Maharaja. இதே மாதிரி அதுவும் ட்ரை பண்ண ஒர்க் அவுட் ஆகாது நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ ஏதாவது இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்காக பண்ணணும். ஒன்று சரி, இது ரொட்டீன் ஸ்கிரிப்ட், ரொம்ப யூஷுவலான கண்டென்ட், இட்ஸ் நாட் நியூ ரைட். ஸோ அதை எப்படி நான் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்காக கொடுக்குறது. அதுக்கு நான் என்னென்ன பண்ணால் ஒர்க் அவுட் ஆகும்னு தோணும். ஸோ the match the following. I try to apply first one wrong answer பட் ஆடியன்ஸ் சரின்னு சொல்லிட்டே வரணும். தென் எல்லாமே மாற்றி கொடுத்துருவேன். ஐ மீன் அது ஒரு பேட்டர்ன். அப்புறம் இது மாதிரி நிறைய ஏதாவது அப்ளை பண்ணி பார்ப்பேன். சேதனை ஏதாவது நல்ல ஒரு மேத்ஸ் ஏதாவது ஃபார்முலா அந்த சொல்கிறா அதை வச்சு அப்ளை பண்ணி போகலான்னு சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தார். A+B² ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்ப்போம் கண்டென்ட்டில் அந்த மாதிரி சொல்லி. ஸோ ஐடியா கிரேசியான ஐடியா எப்படி இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்காக கொடுக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு ட்ரை பண்ணும்போது இந்த மாதிரி ஐடியாக்கெல்லாம் கொடுக்கணும். ஐ மீன் இது புதுசு இல்லை. என்னோட சினிமாவோட மூதாதையர்கள்னு சொல்லுவாங்க குரோசாவா அங்கிருந்து ஆரம்பித்த சீடு அப்படியே டெவலப் ஆகி வரணும் ஃபார்ம் ஆகிட்டு வந்துட்டு.
So I could get a lot, without really understanding, and I'm sure the audience, there are many people who did understand. But Mamta, a bit about it, because I was stuck at Kurosawa, when he mentioned Kurosawa. Is he talking about the narrative in terms of how he's...
Yeah, he was basically talking about how to... there's nothing unusual or probably new about the story, which you might have already observed, especially when it came to the end of the film. It's something that a lot of people could have probably gotten bits and pieces of, and I think we're intelligent enough to piece it all together, but he wanted to deliver it differently, and he spoke about what has inspired him and to do so, and then rest of it he's given such a long explanation. Parts of which even, I think that's his own style of explaining things. Yeah.
I'm going to come back to you, but before that, a question to you, Anurag Kashyap Kennedy, he acknowledged you. So him playing the role of the villain, did you kind of also get into the process of casting him? Did you tell Nithilan to kind of think of him in this crucial role? Or was it your choice, to have Anurag on board?
Usually, let me tell that.
நான் சஜஸ்ட் பண்ணுவேன். Maybe. No, actually we forgot actually, but before I suggested, maybe I met Anurag sir in Mumbai, so in a party I met him, then he invited me to watch his film. So I watched Kennedy, and then I told him whatever I feel like, and then so that he put my name. Thanks for. So he showed me the picture for the opinion. So I watched the film and I told my opinion. He liked it. So then now I met the editor also. She was here only. She said it was good. Yeah. It was good, right? She's the editor of the film. So she said they liked my idea. So that's all. Then he directed the script and he liked it, and then he was in.
But very unusual choice, and particularly, the language. How did you manage to work with him, in a setup which would have been different from him, and he as an actor would have been very different for you to work with, right? How did it all come together?
This question belongs to me.
Yes. Yes.
And I know broken.
This narrative is getting a little complicated, but yeah, please tell me. It was meant for you.
Sedana helped me, and I know broken language, English, and he's a director. He can understand what I'm saying. And I have a friend Faisal Khan. There's a lot of friends will do. And Sedana is magic.
I know Hindi a little bit, so I translated.
We know you know Hindi very well, having seen Farzi, Jawan, and
Still,
Merry Christmas.
Still, I don't have that confidence when speaking Hindi.
In terms of, you mentioned Kurosawa. When I saw the film, I was also I was thinking of Nolan and, maybe Memento. Tell me a bit about some of the influences,
Kurosawa seed.
Okay.
அவர் தான் ஃபஸ்ட்டு அங்கே அப்புறம் நிறைய இனரிட்டோ நோலன் டரண்டினோ கியூடி பிடிஏ லாட் ஆஃப் பீப்புள் இந்த மாதிரி நான்லீனியர் மட்டும் இல்லை, இந்த கண்டென்ட்டை சுவாரஸ்யமாக சொல்கிறதுக்கான பிளே செட் பண்ணுறது. அண்ட் இனரிட்டோ கிரேட் எக்ஸாம்பிள். ஒவ்வொரு படத்துக்கும் ஒரு ஸ்டைல் ஆஃப் நரேஷனில் ஸ்டைல் காட்டுவார். ஆக்சுவலி அவர் வந்து ரெனவென்ட் பண்ண தான் ஸ்ட்ரெயிட்டாக சொன்னார் நினைக்கிறேன். ரெனவென்ட் பண்ண தான். இது எல்லாமே ஏதோ ஒரு வகையில் சுவாரஸ்யப்படுத்துறதுக்காக அந்த ஃப்ளேவை இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங் க்ரியேட் பண்ணிகிட்டே இருப்பாங்க. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி நிறைய பேர் இருக்காங்க. ஸோ நான் தெரிஞ்சது சொல்கிறேன், எனக்கே தெரியாமல் நிறைய பேர் படம் பார்த்து மறந்துடுறாங்க. ஸோ ஆல் ஆர் மை டீச்சர்ஸ்.
Mamta, would you kind of...
Yeah, he said I think Revenant was the only film which was made like in a linear format, you know, and he's drawn inspiration from several directors, foreign and Hollywood, and he is very taken by the idea of non-linear screenplay, so he enjoys it.
Next question would be directed to you, Vijay. I mean, you know, you mentioned something which struck me in the, you know, when you're talking about being in LA. There's something else. I'm very intrigued by what something else happening in LA. What is it, you know?
Oh, no. No, I thought, see, whatever happening in my life, which I never planned in my life, so it just happened. I didn't expect that I come to LA again for a festival. I wish I'll keep coming here for something else also. I know sometimes, you know, sometimes from inside you feel like there are a lot of things I felt inside my heart and it happened. So I feel like something happened. I don't know, but life always surprises with unimaginable things.
No, I specifically asked you because I think you are a talent which is kind of, you know, best of the world. And I'm just wondering whether you're going to cross borders and do something, you know, out of Hollywood. Are you planning to? Do you see it happen in the future?
Yeah, I wish to.
Anything more to say about it? Wish to, you know?
Nothing happened yet, but I wish to. No, if there is anything, I don't know how to hide. So I generally don't know how to hide. So nothing happened, but I wish. And crossing borders. First of all, I'm very introvert person. So and the crossing boundaries inside for me is very hard. So I think every film I'm crossing that boundaries which is inside me. So rest everything is okay. So the greatest boundaries which we have inside us. So every time I'm just trying to break the wall and come out. So every characters and some scenes, some situations. So rest everything is you can handle. Whatever is outside is easy. So whatever is inside, that's hard to break. So that's what happened in my
That's
process.
very, very profound. That's extremely profound. Nithilan, your first time in LA?
It was the first time in US.
And you know, from the capital of
And
entertainment.
thanks, IFA. IFLA. Indian Film Festival of Los Angeles. Thank you to provide me the visa.
So, you know, from the entertainment capital in India to the entertainment capital here, how does it feel?
Same as no boundaries.
You've been a regular at, I mean, you've been coming in, you know, being in LA earlier?
Yeah, I was a resident here for about 8 to 9 years.
Okay, so it's like coming home.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
There's a lot else that I have to ask, but you know, I am being told to kind of now let the audience come in. We'll be running short of time, and the big thing is to let the audience interact rather than me hold the conversation with you. So please, you know, go ahead with your questions. Do raise your hand, and then we'll kind of pass the mic on to you. Yeah.
வணக்கம் நிதிரன்.
வணக்கம் சொல்லுங்க.
நல்லா இல்லை ஆக்சுவலாக ரொம்ப நல்லா இருந்தது. திரைக்கதை ஐ திங்க் யூ ஆர் நோன் ஃபார் த ஸ்க்ரீன் பிளே ரொம்ப நல்லா இருந்தது. குரங்கு பொம்மையும் நல்லா இருக்கு, இதுவும் நல்லா இருக்கு.
அடுத்து நல்லா இருக்குங்க.
அதான் கேள்வி. அடுத்து இதே மாதிரி தான் இருக்குமா இல்ல வேற மாதிரி இருக்குமா?
இதே மாதிரி இருக்காது. இது பிடிச்சிருந்துச்சுல்ல,
நல்லா இருந்தது. உங்களோட ஸ்கிரீன் பிளே, அதாவது நம்ம கூட சுத்தி நம்மளோட யதார்த்தமா ஒரு விஷயம் நடக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கு. அதுலயே ஒரு ஒரு டெரர் மாதிரி இருக்கு. முடிக்கும் போதும் ரொம்ப கொஞ்சம் ஹெவி ஹார்ட்டோட முடிக்கிறீங்க. அதுக்காக தான் கேட்குறேன். அடுத்தது இப்படிதான் இருக்குமா இல்ல வேற மாதிரி இருக்குமா?
பிளே வேற மாதிரி இருக்கும். ஆனா இது உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்தா அது அதோட அதிகமாக பிடிச்சிருக்கும்.
நைஸ். வெல்லூர் டு லாஸ் ஏஞ்சலஸ்.
அதான் எனக்கு அமெரிக்கா ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். சினிமா நிறைய தயாரிக்கிற இடம் இல்லையா? சினிமா தயாரிக்கிற இடம் தான் நமக்கு பிடிச்சிடும். அது இல்லாமல் அகாடமி அவார்ட் எப்போ பார்த்தாலும் எங்கே மோஸ்ட் ஆஃப் த சிட்டி நேம் ஸ்டார்ட் வித் எஸ், ரைட்? சாக்மெண்டோ, சான் ஃப்ரான்சிஸ்கோ, இந்த மாதிரி சான் டியேகோ, சான் ஜோஸ் இன்னும் நிறைய இருக்குனால அது எஸ்எஸ்ல வருது. பார்த்தா லாஸ் ஏஞ்சல்ஸ் சம்மந்தமாக ஒரு பெரிய ஊர் இருக்கப்பா அப்படின்னு எழுத ஆரம்பிக்குதுப்பா. அது மாதிரி சும்மா கிரேசியாக கலிஃபோர்னியா பற்றி மைண்ட் யோசிச்சுட்டே இருப்பேன் நான். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் இந்த அகாடமி அவார்ட் அப்படி வரும்போதெல்லாம் எனக்கு எல்லையே மேலே தான் மைண்டே இருந்துகிட்டே இருக்கும். சந்தோஷமாக இருக்குது. குட்டி வில்லேஜில் இருந்து கோலிவுட் போய் இங்கே வந்து நிற்கிறோம்.
ஹாலிவுட்க்கு வந்து ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்கு. தேங்க்யூ. வாழ்த்துக்கள்.
Mamta, I'll need to kind of ask you to kind of tell us the gist of it because there
I can translate myself. Yeah. What did I ask him is how he feels about this. I mean, overall, he's a very good screenwriter, and whatever the film he does is like which is happening around us, and it's really makes sense to us. And he always makes us to see the edge of the seat, and it's really nice. But always the movies are very good in a screenplay at the end, but it's like a heavy-hearted movie. So we're just wondering whether your next movie is going to be the same way or going to be different. So he said it's if we all like this, he's going to take another movie like this. Otherwise, he's going to make a new one.
Not in the same screenplay.
Not the same screenplay. The screenplay is excellent. Excellent. We are one of the very good
He
screenplays.
also said if you liked this one, you're going to love
Love
that
it. Love it.
Yeah.
The question to Sethupathi. Again, வாழ்த்துக்கள். ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்கு. டிஃப்ரெண்டா பண்றீங்க. மெரி கிறிஸ்மஸ்ல இருக்கீங்க. அடுத்தது ஒரு சவர தொழிலாளியா இருக்கீங்க. ஒரு ஓனர். இட்ஸ் வெரி குட். I always get inspired about you, the way you do things. Actually, நீங்க வந்து எல்லா டைரக்டர்ட்டையும் ஒரு ஒன் லைன் ஆஃப் த ஸ்டோரி அப்படி கேட்பீங்களா அப்படின்னு நான் கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கேன். அந்த மாதிரி நிதிலன் கிட்ட இந்த படத்தை பத்தி what did you ask as one line story and what did he say as one line?
First, you were awesome. So you asked the question and you translated it. See, I never seen such a scene in anywhere, sir. So
Thank you.
So, sir?
Nachiban.
Thank you so much. Well, sir, I don't have any particular formula for to listen to the story. It depends on the person. So I don't have the same face for everybody.
Okay.
It depends on the person who's standing in front of me. I react. So it is not that formula that I listen to a story like this. You know what I'm getting in?
Well, நீங்க one line story மாதிரி கேக்குறீங்க. What is the one line story he
Sir,
told?
generally I don't ask for one line, sir. It depends on the person, sir.
Okay.
So him, I think he narrated the whole story.
Whole story.
Whole story. So it depends on the person. Some person I'll sit and talk to them for 8 hours.
No.
Some person I can talk to them for 5 minutes. Yeah, it depends. The energy, the vibe they create, and the way they behave. Some people, when they speak, I like to listen from them more, and then I like to listen to the narrations. I just sit and chat with them for hours and hours. So it depends on the person and then the content, the conversation, and then how they approach life. There are so many things. So that's all.
Good. Thank you so much.
there's the gentleman there. Sorry. Oh, come on, sorry.
வணக்கங்க.
வணக்கம்.
என் பேர் குரு.
என் பேர் விஜய் சேதுபதி.
He said the precedent. You'll have to translate as well.
Okay, sure, yeah. So, உங்களுக்கு என்ன கேள்வினா அந்த நீங்க படம் சூஸ் பண்ணும்போது எந்த மாதிரி சாரி அந்த டைரக்டர் பார்க்கும்போது எந்த மாதிரி டைரக்டர்லாம் இந்த பாஸ்ட் யூ லைக் டு ஒர்க் வித் லைக் எந்த மாதிரி டைரக்டர் முன்னாடி இருந்து வேலை செய்ய பிடிச்சிருந்தது which directors do you get really along with what kind of work again மாதிரி which kind of movie directors you want to work again with?
Anybody can translate.
I'll take the opportunity. Again, so you have directed, I mean, a lot of old directors have directed you. So with whom you want to work again?
There are so many. So many because I even if I want to work with them again also, it depends on the script, what they're narrating to me, that's all. But there are a few directors, say like Manigandan, Maharaja, and then Vetrisa I'm working now. Yeah, there are a lot of directors who are very sensible.
But adla endha mari
Nithilan, no. I told Nithilan not to work with me anymore.
Script தாண்டி வந்து just as a person மாதிரி எந்த மாதிரி would got along really well in such la.
One thing is I'm not your girlfriend because I can understand your things.
Which director can go well?
Just for fun. Okay. Don't take this as. Yes, sir. Nithilan, sir.
With which director can go well?
Sorry?
With which director you can go well?
So if you have a script and if it is interesting, I will go. Okay. It depends on the script.
We'll go with two more questions. I think there's lady there.
How we can help you to get the highest award for this movie? We are all part of the Southern California Tamil Association. This movie is excellent. We want you to get the highest award for this movie. How we can help you out?
So thank you, sir.
Vijay sir, Murli.
There's one question there.
Hello sir. My name is Ashwath. Actually, ரெண்டு பேருக்கும் கொஸ்டின் விஜய் சேதுபதிக்கும் நிதிலனுக்கும். தமிழ் சினிமாவில் வந்து ஒரு கதைகளில் வந்து ஒரு ட்ரெடிஷன் இருக்கும். நம்ம நிறைய மூவிஸ் வந்து அந்த ட்ரெடிஷன் ஃபாலோ பண்ணோம். ஸோ நீங்கள் கதை ஒரு மூவியாக ஆக்கும் போது அந்த ட்ரெடிஷனும் ஒரு புதுசாக இனோவேஷனும் எப்படி நீங்கள் பேலன்ஸ் பண்ணுறீங்க?
I'm afraid, Mamta, would
Would
you
you
just translate for the larger?
Sure. I asked, there's a strong tradition in Tamil cinema, be it in stories or the visual elements, and I'm asking, how do they manage that with new innovations in cinema?
The question belongs to me or
This is to both, because you guys are both part of telling the story.
Traditional
I hardly understood your question.
ட்ரெடிஷ்னல் தமிழ் கல்ச்சரும் இப்போ புதுசும் இருக்கிற இன்னோவேட்டிவ் ஸ்டோரி டெல்லிங் கரெக்ட்?
Yes, in storytelling.
இன்னோவேட்டிவ் மெத்தட் ஆஃப் ஸ்டோரி டெல்லிங் அது ரெண்டும் சேர்த்து எப்படி பண்றது?
Story is not new. Story always அப்படிதான் இருக்கும். கொஞ்சம் அந்த கலாச்சாரமும் மாறும், சொல்கிற முறை மாறும். இது வரைக்கும் சொல்லாத ஸ்டோரிலாம் எதுவும் இல்லை. சொன்னது ஆல்ரெடி இந்த ஆல் ஸ்டோரியாஸ் சொல்லப்பட்டது தான். அது எப்படி நம்ம கன்வே பண்ணுறது, ப்ரெசென்ட் பண்ணுறது கொஞ்சம் மாறிட்டே வருது. டிபெண்ட்ஸ் ஆன் ஸ்கிரிப்ட். நம்ம எந்த கண்டென்ட்ன்றது பொறுத்து இருக்குது. நீங்கள் பதிப்பு வீரனுக்கும் ஃபீஸாவுக்கும் அவ்வளோ டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் இருக்குது, ரெண்டு குட் மூவி. எனக்கு அந்த மாதிரி மூவியஸும் பார்க்கணும்னு தோணுது தவிர்த்து நீங்கள் சொல்கிற அந்த கலாச்சாரம் எப்படின்னு எனக்கு சரியாக புரியல.
Innovative method of
No,
storytelling.
நீங்க ஆன்சர் பண்ணீங்க, yeah.
இல்லை டிபெண்ட்ஸ் ஆன் கண்டென்ட். அந்த கதை தான் கதை தான் தீர்மானிக்கும், அந்த ஸ்டோரி தான் தீர்மானிக்கும். அது கலாச்சாரம் சொல்லுதா, என்ன லைஃப் சொல்லுதுன்றது அந்த கண்டென்ட் தான் தீர்மானிக்கும். அது எந்த காலத்துக்கும் சொல்லப்படுற முறை வேணால் கொஞ்சம் மாறும், டெக்னாலஜி மாறுற மாதிரி. பட் கதைகள், எமோஷன் எல்லாம் ஒன்று தான் எல்லா காலத்துக்கும். ரத்த கண்ணீர் ஒன்று தான், சுப்பிரமணியபுரம் ஒன்று தான், கலவாணி ஒன்று தான், மகாராஜா ஒன்று தான். எமோஷன் எனக்கு அப்படி தான் தோணுது.
Okay, thank you.
Mamta, I'll have to request you to please for the flood.
He believes that there are no stories that are untold. All stories have been told and seen before, but how you deliver them, how you narrate it, how you structure the script, his USP being non-linear format, and as long as the emotion is retained and the script conveys the emotion that is required for that particular story, then the script will demand a certain order in screenplay, breaking the usual norm or breaking the pattern in storytelling, therefore being able to convey and arrive at the same sort of emotion towards the end of the film. He believes in creating that impact, and whatever is required to create that impact, no matter how or what route you choose, it's okay. So I hope
Another thing is it depends on the script and depends on the director.
yeah.
Okay, Nandi, thank you.
English, yeah.
One
Sir,
last,
last
question,
question.
and then
Last
we can
question.
carry on the conversation outside. Yeah.
நித்திலன் சார் ஒரே ஒரு கொஸ்டின். இந்த படம் எடுக்கும் போது விஜய் சேதுபதி தான் அந்த ரோலில் நடிக்கணும்னு நீங்கள் பிளான் பண்ணீங்களா? இது ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின். இல்லை
ஸோ நான் பொதுவாக இந்த அப்படியெல்லாம் கதை பண்ணுறதில்ல. ஸ்கிரிப்ட் எழுதும்போது ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் மொமெண்ட்டில் நம்ம இவர் பண்ணலாம் இல்லை இவர் பண்ணலாம் அந்த மாதிரி. ஸோ நம்ம மைண்டில் ஒரு கொஞ்சம் பேர் இருப்பாங்க இல்லையா, ஸோ இவர்கிட்ட அப்ரோச் பண்ணுவோம், அவர் இல்லைன்னா இவர் பண்ணுவோம், அந்த மாதிரி ஒவ்வொருத்தரும் அப்ரோச் அந்த மாதிரி தான். பட் யார் கன்ஃபார்ம் ஆகிறாங்களோ அவங்களுக்காக ஸ்கிரிப்ட் ஒர்க் பண்ணுவோம். இன்னொரு விஷயம், சேதானாக்காக நான் ஃபுல்லாக ஒர்க் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். ஐ மீன் சேதானா கூட சேர்ந்தே ஒர்க் பண்ணியிருக்கேன்.
விஜய் சார் ஒரே ஒரு சேதுபதி சார் ஒரே ஒரு கொஸ்டின். இந்த 50 படம் நடிச்சிருக்கீங்க லாஸ்ட்
அவங்க டிரான்ஸ்லேட் பண்ணதான் சொல்றாங்க.
Can we have it translated first for the benefit of the larger?
நீங்களே டிரான்ஸ்லேட் பண்ணிடலாம்.
So what he says is like that he considered Vijay Sethupathi.
What was the question?
I asked him was like Vijay Sethupathi was considered first for this script or not? He said even keeping Vijay Sethupathi nearby, he said no, Vijay Sethupathi was not considered a first choice. After giving a lot of chances to the script, Vijay Sethupathi came, at the end. So my second question is, I just want to ask Vijay Sethupathi sir, you have to reply, out of 50 movies, you have to name one best movie. Okay. Out of that. Yeah. One of your best. Only one. Out of 50.
Maybe I'm waiting for my best.
Mamta last question. This is for Mamta. You're fabulous acting in this one. So I just want to check with you that will you continue to act in Tamil movie in future?
In Tamil? Yeah, I mean, well, thankfully I'm doing another Tamil film now, currently. So I've been waiting for a good film, and I think this Maharaja has definitely been one of those successful stepping stones for me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Nithilan, it's a wonderful film. Amazing.
Thanks.
Thank you so much from the entire IFLA team for coming here, for having us showcase the film as the closing film. And we can carry on the conversation, ahead. Thank you so much. Thanks very much.
Thank you.